Today is day 217 of my journey to go from a 24 handicap to scratch golfer in just 365 days. But this challenge has never really just been about golf. It's about finding out how far an average golfer, and really just an ordinary working dad, can go when they fully commit to something. No shortcuts, no natural talent excuse, no I'll do it when life calms down. Just 1 year and one extremely ambitious goal. And that's what makes every round matter now, because I'm not just trying to lower a handicap, I'm trying to prove that with the right amount of work, pressure, failure and belief, you can completely change the level you play at. And if you're watching this as someone who wants to get better at golf, this is the real journey, not just the perfect shots. It's the bad decisions, the mental battles, the blow-up holes, the moments where you think you've cracked it, and then golf quickly reminds you that you definitely haven't.
That massive slice has gone straight into the water.
So today isn't just another 18 holes, it's another mental test and fierce battle on our journey to becoming a scratch golfer. So far I've managed to drop 8 shots off my handicap, coming down to a 15.8. But the next target is huge, because Vice Golf have jumped in and said when I get down to a 14 handicap, one subscriber of this channel is going to win their brand new zero twist putter. And today we're playing somewhere that gives you absolutely nowhere to hide. This is Golf de Paus, the first golf course ever built in the Costa Brava, Spain. It opened back in 1966.
1966, the year England won the World Cup.
Designed by Sir Fred Hawtrey, carved through the pine forest and dunes on the Mediterranean coast. And this place has real history. In 1972, they hosted the Spanish Open. So, on one hand, this is one of the most beautiful and historic courses I've ever played, but on the other, it's absolutely terrifying off the tee. The fairways are tight, trees everywhere, deep bunkers, and this is the kind of course where one loose swing can destroy an entire hole. Which means there was one obvious strategy today: leave the driver in the bag, play smart, keep the ball in play and protect your score. However, unfortunately, I'm not actually that smart, so that's not exactly what happened, because today the driver both punished me and somehow gave me the best shot of my entire life. This round has everything: pressure, mistakes, ridiculous recovery shots, and moments where I genuinely thought the round was slipping away from me. Can I survive one of the tightest courses I've played so far and get one step closer to the scratch dream, or will this course get the better of me? Let's find out.
Okay, here we are on the first hole of Paus, Golf de Paus Golf Club in the Costa Brava. As you can see, we've got a narrow course ahead of us today. This is a par 4, 281 meters. Confidence high, and we're starting with the driver. There's a bit of wind coming to the right, which is not going to help that slice we've been working with, but you've got to start confident. And I'm thinking this is going to be a good drive. Oh my Lord. I think it's alive. Did that land just before? I don't know, we're gonna have to go up there and find out. I'm pretty sure that's in the tree line. If not, we might have to come back and take another shot, but yeah, let's go and take a look. That's not the confident drive that I wanted to start this hole with. All right, I think that means we are there's a ball in the middle of the fairway. Unless this is hit, look at this down here. There's a ball in the middle of the fairway. How can that, if this is a vice trace, how is that possible? How is that possible? People are going to think we're faking this, like genuinely, unless we've absolutely nailed it off of a tree. I think that's actually come back into the fairway. We are in massive luck today. Has that given me enough confidence to use the drive for the rest of the day? Who knows? But 85 yards to the pin, 95 to the back. That means we're going to be taking our 52-degree wedge. This has been one of the best clubs for us recently. Oh, it's rolling back down. Oh, We were so close to having a green and reg on the first hole of the day. I hit the green, but it's rolled back down. So in my mind, I'm counting that as a green and reg, but I know it's not going to show that on the stats. So you've seen it here, green and reg. All right, that's rolled a lot further than I was expecting. We did a video there, 1,000 chips a day. So this should be playing into my comfort zone right now. We've done this chip over and over and over again. Although I never know what like the golf community's census is on glove on or glove off when you're making a chip this short. I'm gonna go glove off for this. Man, you know what that is? I'm doing exactly what the mental golf has told me not to do. And I'm thinking in don'ts, I'm like, don't go too hard, don't go off the back. And so, yeah, I've kind of fooled myself there. But putt for par, come on, first hole, crazy putt for par. This will be an epic start to the day. Oh no, I don't know why I'm getting that. The nerves are getting to me. All right, relax a little bit, come on. Oh, that is tragic, just going off the edge there. All right, we start the day with a double bogey, but as this channel goes, we usually start horribly and then we get into it at the mid game. I think that putt reading there, not the reading, but the distance was, like yesterday we were playing in, basically in the mountains here in Spain, and it was raining. So the balls were obviously moving a lot slower. Now, as you can see, it's like beautiful sunshine. It's been beautiful sunshine all day, and the greens are running a bit faster than what we used to yesterday. So just got to do that slight bit of readjustment, and hopefully we won't be putting like that in the future. All right, we've got a nice little thin par 4 again, very narrow. And what I'm thinking is it's 300 meters, which we'll put on the screen, but it's probably like 315 yards or something like that. So instead of risking driver and trying to get close, because the hole's really short, I'm thinking just taking 2 7-irons, like 7-iron, and then maybe even like an 8 to the green if I hit it well. So I think it's it's not the bro play to make, but I think it's the smart play to make it. Especially as we're just getting into the round, like we're just trying to build a bit of confidence. I don't want to be, you know, slicing it out and like having that negativity. And so, yeah. All right, I've just convinced myself, thanks for listening to me, 7-iron. If you had a draw here, this would be, you'd have to go right to the edge there, because that's difficult with that tree line. I've not seen that come down. I think it's lost in the tree. Oh no. Right, let's go look for that. All right, we've got some line at least. It has come down, it hasn't been eaten by the tree. So we're gonna do a little hybrid dink out. The guy at the clubhouse was telling me it's basically like what you want to do is always, just under any circumstance, just the safest shot out, because you think you can make these shots, but it's really deceiving. But this, it seems quite wide, and like I could just tap out there, but I think I've got this to just get a bit extra distance. There we go, we've gained a bit of extra distance. Hopefully this is where a 7-iron should have originally ended up. Yesterday when we played in Fontanelles, it was off the back of speaking to a mental golf coach, and I made this list of 15 things. And I said that today I'm just gonna simplify it and just focus on a few things. And one of those things is just body language. So having positive body language. I could feel it then. When I was walking away, you probably saw it in the clip, like I kind of had my shoulders down and I was like a defeated kind of body language. So right now, I just want to keep like positive thoughts, body language high, and just focus on the target. Oh, let's come out to the right. Oh, I've seen that down. That is on the cart path. So I felt like that was a smooth swing. I was relaxed, But I've come over the top of that probably massively, which has caused that huge slice there. Oh, right, this is technically a cart path, so as the rules of golf, I'm allowed free relief, no closer to the hole on a cart path. So just gonna pick it up, away from the hole. I'll go in here. We just drop her there. I was just walking over there with the putter because I can't see what's up there. Pat, the cameraman's like, you might need your wedge. Well, I mean, the line was pretty spot on, wasn't it? Just needed a bit more in it, but I'm again scared of just rolling it past into that bunker. I think this, obviously golf is a game of precision, but today on this course, we're gonna need a bit more precision than usual. All right, I've got the line, lads. I've got the line. And I've pulled the absolute hell out of that putt, and it's gone way too far as well. No, here we go, come on. Don't overthink this, just tap it in. There we go. All right, at least we've kind of confidently tapped that in. I've got to stop overthinking this stuff. So what have we got? We got the 7-iron stinger into the tree. Then we had the rescue out. Then we went down there. And then we were 3-2 over, 4, 5, 6, so double. All right, so that's another double in the books. Could be worse, to be honest, could be worse. We've still got a good round ahead of us. A lot of golf left to play. All right, we've upgraded this time. We're going to the hybrid, a bit more confidence in us. The wind's into us. We were just talking now with Pat that like, this is again, another short par 4. I think it's, in yards, it's picking up 320 yards. So really with the first shot, we don't need that much distance and it should leave us with a decent approach shot in. So I know I don't need to smash this, I can just relax. Oh my God. Oh man, I was thinking not to go to the right, so I've overcompensated like mad, and I've absolutely blasted it to the left. I mean, it's not exactly, this is a picturesque course, and I'm not exactly playing picturesque golf right now. Woo! That was, yeah, oof. Right, taking the guy's advice here, we ain't gonna do anything crazy, nothing crazy, boys. We're just tapping it back out into the fairway. Doesn't matter that we're here, right? We're gonna have a clean approach shot on the next hole. We got some distance with this. And we're in the fairway, all you can ask for. Now we're looking at, to be fair, it's exactly what I was saying. If you just hit like a normal nice shot into the fairway, it's quite short. So even though we've gone into the forest with a nice little out, and we're now only like 120 to the front of the green. So we're taking a 9-iron. And we're just going to go over there to the left. We're going to try and avoid the danger on the right. And we are going to the left side of the green. Well, I mean, we went to the left side of Summit, didn't we? That was half true. All right, we've not exactly executed the perfect 9-iron. But at least here, we're in a good spot. We're comfortable. We've been training this like crazy the last couple of weeks. And this is prime up and down territory for a bogey, and that's going to get us off of that double train. Oh no, he's falling apart at this golf club today. Have you ever seen me play like this? Don't answer that. But there we go, that's what I was talking about. Wipe that last shot out of your mind. That didn't happen. straight up there. That was the up and down that we were looking for. All right. I know this is going in because it's just all doubles so far, and we're just going to close this off for another double. What'd I tell you? Double. We've got this big old bucket of doubles, and that's what we've done. We've just emptied out all of the doubles in this one. To be honest, I'd be happy with a bogey. Just get a bogey in there, get the scorecard rolling. We're going to take a 5-wood. We keep changing clubs off the tee, but this one, it does open a little bit down there. So in that sort of like 200-yard section, it does open up. So I'm going to trust you, 5-wood. I'm going to say that was the intentional play, low stinger, right? It's not affected by the wind, so, you know, I really did. No, I'm joking. I mean, I'm happy with the result though, to be fair. We're in the fairway for once. Dude, this has gone like 200 yards, maybe even more. We've got 119 yards to the front of the green. Maybe that's the play. I mean, I cannot replicate that shot, don't get me wrong, but maybe that's the play here. It's rolling like mad. Okay, distance-wise, pretty good. That's probably like pin high, but we've gone to the left of the green massively. We're in the forest again. My favorite place to be today. There's literally only like 20 yards wide of forest, and we're in there every time. There we go, look. We're in the forest, but you couldn't get more pin high than this. That's the play, right? The perfect play. Oh my lord. It might have been the play to go pin high, but sculling it to the other side of the green was definitely not the play. Here we go, a very long putt on our hands for par. Oh, line was good. We've flown past it though. These are rolling today. We've nailed this putt a million times before. Here we go, for the bogue. Oh my God. Yet another double. Is that going to be the story of today? Just double, 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 double. Can I double bogey every hole? Video 17. We got our first par 5 of the day. Hopefully this switches things up for us. We're reading, hold on, let me just put in that double bogey. Crikey. All right, this one was actually in the fairway though. Go on. Watch a surprise at that. 485 yards, par 5 from the yellows. This one, I know we said that about the last one, but it looks even wider, this one. It's still not a particularly wide course, wide hole, don't get me wrong, but I think we've got a little bit more to work with here. Something's telling me here to take the driver. I just got this weird bit of confidence. Maybe it's the driver whispering to me from the back of the bag, like, use me, but well, I got a good feeling. It's not the smartest move, but I just got a good feeling. All right, we've pulled that a little bit. I mean, I think we're overcompensating because we're really scared of hitting this slice, that we're just pushing everything left at the moment. So it's gone down to the left, but it might have gone onto the other fairway, to be fair. We might have been in trouble. Got a line? Have we got a line? Have we got a line? Have we got a line? Well, we got a very easy one now. I'm not going to be stupid and try and go there. So just another dink out onto the fairway. There we go, easy as you like. Right, nice bit of middle of the fairway for once. This is a par 5, so we're hitting for 3 now, but we're still 230 yards away, which is out of my range of safe approach shots. So we're gonna lay up with a 6 iron, and we're gonna play this like it's a par 6. I hope that stops before him. There we go. I was panicking then. I actually kind of pured a shot for once, and the wind started picking up loads behind us, and the guys on the green. I'm like, oh my God, I hope that stops before him. But it was actually miles before them, so who am I kidding? Well, the clubhouse is just over there, look. Right. So I would say that's our most successful shot of the day so far. So hopefully we're in a bit of a rhythm now. Oh, roll back down, please. There we go, come on, pick up some speed. I tell you what, these balls today, they are rolling. I've said this about 5 times before, and I'm not learning from my own teachings. Long putt for par again, slightly downhill. Remember, Jacob, these greens are rapid compared to what we've been playing to recently. All right, okay, the speed was there. The speed was there. This should mean the end of the double train. There we go. Oh my God, we've successfully picked up a bogey on a par 5. There we go. This is where we get going now, lads. This is where we get a bit of momentum behind us. Hello. Yo, Jojo. Right. I'm playing 18 holes right now. Beautiful golf course, but it's the most narrow course I've played to date on this challenge. Even more narrow than my home course. I've lost my head a little bit. I've just got a bogey to bring myself back in. I need some words of motivation and wisdom.
What are you over, right? What hole are you on?
I'm on hole 6. I'm just starting hole 6 and I'm 9 over.
I'll give you some words of motivation, Jacob. I'll give you some. Right, close your eyes and just think of the glory that is approaching you. You are the greatest golfer on earth, and you are going to shoot the best score ever. Doesn't matter that those fairways are tight. You seem tighter. It's easy for you. You're going to hit every fairway, and even when you don't, you're going to get up and down. It's too easy. It's too easy. Go on, son.
Come on, let's go. Right, first par 3 of the day, 153 yards to the middle. So that means we're taking an 8-iron, and we're just, well, getting on the green. We are back. We are back. We're playing golf now. We are playing golf. Come on. Officially first green and reg of the day, which should mean first par of the day inbound. So many groups ahead of us that there is really no rush at all. This is definitely dropping down to my right side now. But it's just these greens are rapid, so I genuinely think it's going to drop a lot. Whoa, see, I think we had the line there, but I was just too scared of it going slow. You see how I kept rolling though? Oh no. At least we're getting closer though, at least we're getting closer. Another bogey, we cannot complain at all after the round we've been having. All right, we're reading a 386 yard par 4. I say this every time, but it's the widest hole I think we've had yet, so it's given me the confidence to take the driver. Let's see if we can smash this one. Oh my God, we've actually hit a decent drive for once today. That felt good, that felt so good. Pressure's off. Dude, that was a pressure shot, I tell you. There's a bunch of English lads in front of me that are like, do you want to cut through? And I was like, yeah, because of like, we need to go faster, but the pressure of them watching me, and I just nailed that drive. That's not only the shot of the day, that's probably the shot of the week or month. I've absolutely obliterated it down here somewhere. Maybe that's what I just need. I just need pressure. I need people on the tee box adding to that pressure. This has not put me... I've hit a great shot and I'm not in a great position though. Look at this. So if I'm correct, if that was 390, we've got, if I added 200 on that, that'd be 310 plus 80. I've hit that. I don't know about the carry, but the total distance was 380 yards. Well, that could be a record for us. 380 yards that was hit.
It's a 390 yard.
No, wait, yeah. Oh my God, boys, I'm getting ahead of myself here. No, 290. That was a 280, yeah, I was getting ahead of myself a bit. 280, not 380, 280 yard drive. All right, that has boosted my confidence so much. But now we got this issue of like, if I was a bit further back, if I had a shorter drive, I could go over the trees. But now we're in that like wedge territory. Obviously I can't take a wedge, so what I'm gonna try and do is just do a little like, dink, and just run it onto the green. But I think we've got to read the grass a little bit, so I'm gonna go on the left-hand side. Don't think I gave it enough. Close though, that's not exactly a shot that you practice though, is it? Oh, I wanted it to run a little bit more than that. I just wanted it to get up and on the hill, but it's bounced just beforehand. Well, at least the distance was okay. I'm gonna take that from there. All right, so it's easy tap in. Don't think about it, straight in that water. There we go, I think that's another bogey on the cards. There's 1, 2 under, 3 scuffed, 4, 5, yeah? Nice little bogey there. I mean, you cannot be sad when you've hit a drive like that. I think I could have got a quad bogey on this hole and not been upset because I've smashed that drive. Oh, felt good. Right, we've got a naughty little, nice and wide again for this course, nice and wide, par 5, just under 500 yards. And remember, if you want to get some of the best balls in the game, Vice balls, head over to vicegolf.com, link in the description, and use code Jacob for a discount. You'll also be supporting this channel as well, so, you know, we would love you if you did that. Oh, it's curling around again. We've hit a tree. Right, let's go find that. I think we can find that. All right, I reckon we kind of got a member's bounce there, even though we're not a member, because it's probably hit that big tree, come back out here. So we've still got kind of a line, That has gone up and down again. We've just picked up out of nowhere this like extreme slice. Because this came out to the left a bit as well, and then it's flown so far over to the right. Luckily, I think this is the only hole where you can kind of get away with that because there's not much in the tree line and it opens up onto the other fairway on the right-hand side. So we should be okay there. Oh, I mean, we kind of rushed that shot because we were in the tee shot of somebody else, but I think we might be in a big old bunker. We've just had a pleasant surprise there. Me, Mark and Pat were just looking in the bunker like, where's the ball gone? It's back here. So we're not actually in the bunker. We've got a nice little up and down on our hands for par. Oh! Oh my God, what a bounce. What a bounce. That was definitely planned. Oh, it took like a right angle bounce. It was coming out so far left and it's just dinked to the right and it's gone a millimetre from the hole. This is going to be a par, but is it deserved to be a par? Don't know, let me know. All right, these are the kind of putts I want all day, okay? Can we just get some more of these? Par! First par of the day. It's taken, what, 8 holes to get there, but we finally got a par on the books. One putt. Did we hit the fairway? No, we missed it right, but still, par. Come on, let's ride this momentum. All right, I got a question, right? What is the appropriate amount of time that you need to be waiting on each tee to ask the clubhouse to let the group in front of you pass? Because the boys before let us pass, which was really nice of them, but now we've only had one group in front of us. It's a 4-ball, and we've been waiting probably 7 or 8 minutes now, and they're still horsing around in the bunkers up there, par 3. So like, what is it like? The last time we were waiting probably almost 10 minutes, so this is going to slow the round down massively. What is the golf etiquette here? Like, am I like a bad person for asking the marshal to just let me past? Right, we've got a 158-yard hole over the water, par 3. The marshals have just asked them to let us through. So this is going to be so embarrassing if we smash this in the water right now. Come on, 8 iron in hand. Oh, it's just gone bunker side. At least we're not in the water though, to be fair. That's all I wanted. It was a good shot. It was a nice clean strike, but yeah, just a little bit to the left. Boys, we found ourselves in a very deep bunker. This pretty much 6 foot high, to be honest. And we've got a group right behind the thing, so I'm scared about hitting them. Oh, it's just so close. There we go, that's a good out. That's much better. There we go. Why can't we have just done that the first time? Dude, these second bunker shots are amazing. We just need a reload. That is literally all it is. Oh, yes. Thank you. I was so scared. That started decelerating on me and I was like, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. But yeah, nice, okay. Not the par we wanted, but it was a bogey. High pressure bogey as well, over the water. We've got 321 yard, dog leg left. I believe now the people are letting us through, look, they're just waving us through. So I'm gonna take an 8 iron. Wind is into us though. Boiler! Oh, that was not the shot we wanted. There we go, we're moving. All right, we've got ourselves, it's a bit of a predicament here, and we're still trying to get out of the way of the other group. The pressure's on. Just wanna, there we go, just get out there like that. Cool, we've opened that up perfectly. Oh, there we go. You cannot ask for more than that from a nice low rolling chip. Love it. Okay, so it drops a tiny bit here. I'm just gonna aim for the left cup, hopefully. Well, I don't know if I should clear like all of these little bits from the tree. Is that the pro thing to do, look? Now we've got a clear path. Oh, that is painful. That is painful for a double. Oh my God, man. All right, now we can breathe. That was so rushed. I was just trying to like basically get out of the way of those people as we'd asked the marshals to let us through. And then they'd obviously teed off, and then I tee off as well, taking an 8 iron to try and be straight in the fairway and not hit them. And it basically went right to them. So the nerves went straight through the roof. But now we can relax. Now they're enjoying their game. There's 4 of them, so it's gonna take them ages to finish. I've got time to breathe and attack this par 3. I'm taking a pitching wedge, 124 yards. Just a nice, smooth shot, bring the tempo of the game down a little bit. hit that so short. You know, I was watching that fly through the air, and I was almost certain, in my head, I was like, hole in one. Like, because it came out a bit left, and it was just fading on line perfectly, and it's dropped in that bunker. Ah. Well, we've found ourselves in another extremely high bunker, and we're so close to the edge as well. It's gonna have to be a really high lofted to get out of this. Or, the other thing, just take a hybrid and smash it up the hill and see if it rolls out. That's my backup plan. Thank you. Oh my God, I was so worried that that is just gonna hit the top of that other bunker and roll into the hole. That was lucky, that was so lucky. Just seen my watch asking, did I get a par? We're about to answer that question with a yes. I thought it was gonna drop. I thought it was gonna drop more than that. I'm sorry, watch, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to punch another bogey into it. Ah. Right, what have we got? Hole 12, par 4, and we've got a dog leg right, which means that slice, if we hit a slice, it might actually come in handy for once. Bola! It's every time. I've spoke the slice into existence then, and I was like, yeah, if I slice it, it'll be all right. And I've just smashed the slice, and it's gone flying to the right into the trees. And that is dense, dense, dense forest as well. We'll take a cheeky provision. There was two guys waiting at the fence watching, because obviously we've got the big camera, and these guys are like expecting to see the biggest pro shot ever. And they've just watched a man hit the biggest. At least they got to see the biggest slice in the world, eh? I don't disappoint. Right, there we go. If we don't find that other one, at least we've got a cheeky provisional in the fairway. Right, legend has it, you can't lose a vice ball. So we found her in the forest there. It's pretty much exactly in line with our provisional out in the fairway there. So actually this is too high of a lofted club. I'm just going to take an 8-iron and just try and dink it back into the fairway. I've probably said that about 20 times today, as this is where we are most of the time. There we go, that's all you can really ask for, innit? Don't run into the rough though. There we go, still on the fairway. Snack of the day, we've got the walnuts today. We always buy healthy snacks, and then when I'm out on the course, I'm thinking, I wish, oh God, I wish I'd have bought some like chocolate or something, but to be fair, it should be good for us. And we've finned the absolute nuts, walnuts, off of a 9-iron, and it's flown miles past the green. That is probably in the next dimension. Hopefully a safe there, but like there's a big opening in the trees up there. I was so worried that we got over this hill and we've seen, oh my days, there's water here. They've even put a dropping zone back here for some reason. Oh, that's probably for that hole over there, to be fair. Okay, so we were actually so worried we've gone into this water, but we haven't, so we're gonna take full advantage of that. Was that a slam dunk? Oh no! I've just got back up to the top of the hill and I've just seen how far that's rolled.
Remember a thing?
What?
It was like that far from slam dunk.
Oh, it was so close to a slam dunk, I didn't even see it. And now we've got the longest putt ever. Right, I think it's going to drop massively to the right. I didn't see it roll. When it was rolling, did it just roll straight? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right, from that distance, you cannot be mad at that, can you? I should be seeing these putts off all day. If this was 2 weeks ago, these putts would be sinking every time. But I've just not found my putting rhythm on these greens today. There we go, that's in. Oh. All right, I mean, celebrating a double bogey is low, but it could have been a lot worse, I guess. Oh man, it's just the way golf goes, isn't it? Like, some days your putting is like incredible, the next day it's gone, and the next day your drives are gone. Like I've said in previous videos, like the psychic golf video we did, my drive was incredible. Like, it was just that one club that I could trust. It was always going straight. And now, fast forward a few weeks, and the drives kind of disappeared, and my like approaches are the best. And yeah, it's just a constant juggle, this game of golf, a constant juggle. Thinking about the round, right? We've like the bad things is the tee shots most of the time, right? We're finding ourselves in the forest a lot, I will admit that. But trying to think about the positive things of the round is that the recovery's always been pretty well. Like, I'm not having like quads or anything like that. I'm just playing like a bit worse than I should be right now. All right, we find ourselves on yet another par 4, 367 yards to the pin, I'm being told. And this time, I want to take the driver, but just confidence just feeling a little bit down. So taking this 5 wood, we've got a fair bit of room to play with up there. We've hit a fairway. We have hit a fairway. Okay, I'm kind of slumping. I need to get back into it. I need to like pump myself up a little bit because I'm feeling the energy dropping, the fatigue setting in. So yeah, we've got to celebrate that small win. We're on the fairway there. And as a bonus, we've just found hidden away in our bag, and we've changed the bag of this, but some barbecue cocktail nut mix. So, you know, things are looking up. All right, 180 yards. 195 to the back. I think we're gonna have to take a 5-iron. I think this could be kind of a layup shot, to be honest. It's kind of out of reach. Like, you could take the hybrid, but I think it would be a poor play from me with what I'm playing right now because it's very slicey and I've got the option of going into that right bunker or even worse. So take a little safer shot, take a 5-iron, and it's probably gonna go a little bit short. That hurt. I mean, I did say it was gonna go short. I wasn't expecting to go that short, to be honest. In terms of layup, a layup's a layup, right? I'm just taking a different club now. I could have been taking a nice little 56, but now I'm probably taking like a pitching wedge or something. So, you know, trying to stay positive. Okay, maybe we took a little bit too much club there, but we got a good connection with that, so can't really argue. Probably going to be a little bit of a difficult shot, to be honest, because we're just up on the hill there. Yeah. All right, nice hillside shot for us here. Apparently these come out a bit to the right, so I'm going to account for that. Well, Mythbusters, that didn't come out right. It went kind of straight. Maybe if you hit those harder, they come out right, or yeah, maybe I'm just completely making that up. This is why you don't take professional golf advice from a 15 handicapper. Putting's all vibes, man. It's literally just all vibes. You just look at it and hit. Ah, we just didn't have enough vibes. There we go. Another double. Wait, can anybody guess what we're gonna get on the next hole? My money's on double. Another par 5, 500 yards. The weather looks like it's closing in on us now. We're in the Costa Brava in spring, so you do get these like big rapid changes in weather. So hopefully we can beat out the storm that looks like it's coming in before we end the round. So I think as well, with this shot, people are going to be scared that it's thunder, but it's actually just me. Just BAM! Yeah. Thunderboy Jakey, that's what they call me. No one calls me that. Oh, we've hit another fairway. Thank you, 5 wood, thank you. You're replacing my drive. Oh, right, Pat could stitch me up with some of the stuff that comes off camera and the weird noises I'm making. Okay, so another, just exactly the same, please, Mr. 5 wood, exactly the same. 300 yards out, and yeah, feeling good. Right, let's go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, it's just dropped out of the trees and ran down into the middle of the fairway. All right, that was lucky. We can't count on luck like that all the times. Yeah, it's like a squirrel grabbed it, held it for like 30 seconds, and then just launched it back out into the fairway. I want to get out of the rough here, so I'm going to take a bit of a loft. That is the thunder, if you can hear that. That sounds pretty scary. Lovely shot. We've actually gone long. That is 185 yards to the back of the green. And with a 7-iron out of the rough, we've got it. Maybe it's because I hit that a little bit thin. Don't know, but all right, fair enough. Oh, it's just not got enough on it, has it, really? I feel like it's straight. It's quite far. Come on, this would make me so happy when this goes in. This will make me so happy when it goes in. I'm changing my, like, I'm not trusting myself, I'm committing. Like, I get to here and I think, no, it's a bit more left, and I start going like this. I really just need to trust the process. Like, if I just walk up to the ball and hit it, like that. There we go. It goes like straight where I want it to, but I keep pulling or pushing the balls, I think, because psychologically I'm backing out. I'm not trusting myself. At the last second, I'm changing my mind. Like, oh no, like it's a bit more left, it's a bit more right. And you can probably see it if you watch back in the videos, or watch back on this video, I'm like jolting at the last minute, I feel like, or like my legs are moving just to like compensate to where I think I want to go. I just need to trust myself. Think like a pro golfer. Wind is into us. 155 yard par 3. I think I'm going to take a 7-iron. You know what? I would take a 6, but no, the other way around. I would take a 6. I would take a 7, but I'm going to take a 6 because of that wind. Oh no, lads. Oh no. Oh no. Let's go find that ball. So yet again, we find ourselves in the bushes. There is kind of a line to the green there, but if I can't hit an easy shot, I ain't gonna be hitting that. So we just chip straight back out. It's kind of in the rough here. Kind of in the rough. It's literally in the rough. Oh no. All right, watch this play. Oh, at least he's hopped the bunker. There we go, we've hopped the bunker. Stood on a log. I was so hopeful that was going in. That was a very nice chip, very nice chip. Now that goes back to what I was saying earlier, that like, even though we're having like horrific moments, we're not having these like horrendous explosions with like quads that we used to in the past a couple months ago, just because I've got the ability to do a shot like that. There we go. Come on. Another double. I need, you know, Sidekick's got his little dance for birdies. I need a dance for doubles and I'd be dancing all day long. Big par 5, big straight drive. That was anything but straight, came out left in faded, yeah, we're calling that a fade right, and it's in the fairway. This is nice, this is where you want to be, a nice bit of flat fairway in a very wide open bit of the course right now. I've said this 30 times already, but I think this right here is literally the widest bit we're going to see all day. We're going to take full advantage of that. Wind's into us, 5-iron in hand, doesn't mean I can smash it, just controlled, straight through, move up. I did say we were going to take advantage of how wide open this is, and we did, and we've hit literally the only patch of trees on this hole. There's one hole with not that many trees, it's this one, and we've still found the trees. We are not getting through that, so we're going to have to rescue back to the fairway. There we go, easy. All right, we've got 126 yards to the pin. I'm going to take a 9-iron, and my objective here is not to hit it into the bedroom of our hotel. We were just right up behind that La Costa sign. Beautiful place, absolutely beautiful place. But these balls, maybe they want to go back. It's heading straight back for that bedroom. Okay. On the right, nice and slicey. Not quite a chip in. Oh my God. Right, we are hacking our way around this hole. And this is an incredibly difficult shot here with this lie, right? All right, we're out. We'll call that pin high. Close, close, but not close enough. That could be like the first triple of the day, I think, maybe. All right, come on. I need to bring myself up. I kind of mentally checked out here, which is probably why I keep putting like massive scorecards on the thing recently. Because I'm like, as soon as I hit a couple of bad holes, I'm like, oh, my handicap's not coming down today, and I kind of give up. But I've done that so many times in a row now that this actually might, like the rounds that are doing this now might start putting the handicap higher. So I really need to play it like every shot counts, not just like once I think I'm over a certain point it's not going to be a good round, give up. I need to properly focus throughout the whole round. Did I just take the tiger line over the trees and completely cut the course in half? This could be the greatest or the worst shot. Taking yet another hit out of the trees. This video should be titled Jacob Goes Foraging in the Forest for golf balls. I actually genuinely don't think I can hit this. All right, we're out, we're out, we're out. Good out. The redemption shot on the 17th. Oh, I believe. Almost took out a seagull. I've flown the green again. The wind was behind us. It was a clean shot, which we're not used to at this point in the round. Other than killing a seagull, almost. That was a great shot. I don't know what to think about that one, to be honest. Like, it's obviously much closer, but yeah, it could be a lot closer than that. Distance was good, direction poor. And you know what this is for. That kind of rhymed. There we go. A double bogey. I'm gonna have to call up Bogey Golf and tell them I got a new name for my channel and it's like yours, but instead of Bogey Golf, it's double Bogey Golf. Right, the final hole of the day at this beautiful Pals de Golf golf course. And we've got a 480-yard par 5 up into the clubhouse. Let's try and play this without getting struck by lightning. Come back around, come back around, come back around, come back around. Did that come back around enough? That is the question. It's a question we've been asking a lot today, and often the answer is no. I was mistaken at the start of the video, by the way, at the start of this hole. I think this is actually a par 5. Nice out. Okay, I should have probably, no, I've got to stop with this, should have done this, should have done that. It was a good out, and now we're gonna hit a stinger under that tree. We're gonna try the picturesque Instagram stinger shot under the tree. I feel like I've got nothing to lose at this point, so I've just got to try it. So, didn't go according to plan. We did not get that stinger, and we're gonna have to go look for that. Fortunately, that massive slice has gone straight into the water, and I think that's the first penalty point of the day, to be honest. We've been in the bushes a lot, but no penalties. There's red stakes along this line, so we're just gonna take a drop back out there. What has happened to me? I have just completely checked out of this round. I've had a complete meltdown, a complete meltdown. What is going on? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost, but not quite. With the mindset I'm in right now, if I'd have took an actual wedge, I would have chunked it or thinned it into the clubhouse. Go on, please. Ah. Okay, at least we've landed that putt. Oh my God, I think that was for 9. So that is for a quad bogey. After the whole day, we've gone around saying that at least we're not having explosions, and then we've had a mental explosion at the end there. That was completely the long game. No, the mental game. That was 100% the mental game. Let's go, it's starting to really hammer it down, so let's go and do the checkout in the club. So firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you to Golf de Pals. Absolutely phenomenal course, super beautiful course. I have to admit, it is a bit of a tough course because it's very narrow. So if you've got like a big slice, you've really got to focus and maybe leave the driver in the bag. Maybe I should have took a bit for lower irons off the tee. Could have went with like, 8 irons and stuff like that just to get into a bit of a rhythm. But overall, like I really enjoyed the round. Fantastic place, fantastic club. The hotel as well was absolutely unbelievable. If you want to check out any of the, the golf club or the hotel, I will leave the link in the description. Highly recommend the trip here. It's been amazing. And what adds to it a lot as well is the staff are so nice. Like this place is amazing. Like the staff in the clubhouse are nice, and the restaurant are nice, and the the marshals are really nice as well. Like we just had overall a really good experience here. It's been fantastic. So if you fancy visiting Spain to play golf, I'd highly recommend coming here in the Costa Brava. And yeah, let's check in on the round. So obviously you've watched the video, so you know that that was not one of my one of my better rounds. We've actually ended up shooting 31 over, which was 104. Obviously mostly double bogeys throughout the whole thing, and then one massive explosion at the end which threw it off. Like crazily, we only had 1 par, 6 bogeys. And like I said, the rest 11 double bogeys or worse. Hit 8 out of 14 fairways, which, to be honest, like, is not, like, I thought it'd be way worse than that, to be honest, like, considering where we were basically hitting out the trees the whole time. Only 1 green and reg. This is a massive, massive, massive issue for us right now. It's like one out of 18 green and reg. At least on the par threes, we should be getting there. 35 putts and 1 penalty. 1 penalty is fairly good, to be honest. But yeah, overall, not a fantastic round. It has actually, for the first time in this entire challenge, put the handicap up. We've gone from a 15.8 to a 15.9, so it's probably just knocked out one terrible round in the 8 out of 20 for a slightly worse round. And yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, you're a real hero, real supporter of the channel. If you could subscribe, that would be fantastic. Let me know what you think my next moves are in the comments. Like, what should I be focusing on? Like, is it at this point just the mental game that I need to focus on, or do you think there's some real mechanical changes that I need to make? Because it's been, honestly, it's been a while since I've had a good round. It's starting to get to me. It's been a good few weeks since I've had a good round. So yeah, but new videos every single week, every single Friday. So subscribe and we'll catch you in the next one.